One cold autumn day, a little ant named Auntie wanted to take home a big piece of biscuit with all his might. He used to stand a little behind Biscuit and push it. He would stand in front of it for a while and pull it with his hands and try to make it move. As he was trying, one of his friends, whose name was Antolon, stood next to him and said, "Hello, Auntie. What are you doing?" And when his eyes fell on the biscuit, he said, "Wow, what a big biscuit. It must be very heavy. Do you want me to help you?" Auntie said, "No thanks. I can take it myself." Antolon said, "This is very heavy. How are you going to take it alone? It is gonna be a hard work." Auntie said, "No, it is not difficult at all. I am very strong and I can handle it myself. Don't you know that we ants can lift and move loads heavier than ourselves?" Antolon said, "I did not say that you are not strong. By the way, you are very strong and powerful. And you are right. Ants can do this. But everything has a limit. For example, can we ants lift a big tree branch? Obviously, we can't. So we have to do our work together." Auntie said, "No need to cooperate. I always do my work myself and I don't need anyone." Antolon said, "Okay, as you like. But if you need help, you can count on me." Antolon left and Auntie started pulling and pushing the biscuit again. It was almost noon and Auntie still couldn't shake the biscuit. He was very hungry, he said to himself. "Maybe if I eat a little of the biscuit, it will be lighter and I can move it." So he started eating biscuits. When he was full, he looked at the biscuit and realized that its size had not shrunk too much. But he still stuck to his words and was not ready to ask anyone for help. It was sunset and Sun went to sleep. Auntie was tired, but he was only able to move the biscuit a little. That's why he sat down on the floor and looked at the biscuit. He said to himself, "If I had accepted Antolon's help in the morning, I would be sitting in my warm and soft house now." But there was no one to help him. He looked around but did not see anyone. He looked above his head and suddenly he saw Busy, the little bee, flying. He called Busy and begged him to tell Antolon to come to his aid. A few minutes passed and Auntie was very cold. He was scared and thought that maybe Antolon was upset with his behavior in the morning and didn't want to come to his aid. Auntie was in these thoughts when he suddenly saw Antolon and some of his friends coming towards him. Auntie was happy and ran to Antolon and hugged him. Then everyone took the big biscuit to Auntie's house. According to Auntie, when everyone lifted the biscuit together, the biscuit was no longer so heavy. He thanked everyone. Auntie understood that to do some things, you have to get help from others and cooperate.